Hi guys, I bet you just dread lifting the bonnet of your Navara like I do, because I got bad shoulders, and mate, here we go, it's dread time. They weigh a ton. Yep. And then you got to swing around the side to get the stay in. Finally it's up. I've bought a set of struts. They come with no instructions at all, but after looking at them and having a few looks on the internet, I've found out that they're not that hard to put in, and I'll show you what struts they are. Simple as that. Little gas strut. Now I'm just going to pause you for a sec, because I'm going to put the camera where it's supposed to be so you can see how these things go on. Okay, back again. With these struts, you got to undo your first very forward nut mount, hinge mount nut. The strut then goes under that nut and tucks away in the bonnet like that. So I've already undone this nut, so I'm just going to take it completely off. That back in there like that, and put the nut back on. Well, the plan is to put the nut back on. And you've got, the nut is actually a 13mm nut, so we'll just nip it up a little bit. I tell a lie, it's not 13 at all, it's a 12mm. You can see I'm very professional at this. So 12mm, you're up. And you'll see it sits in there nice and neatly like that, and I'll just do a little bit of a zoomer on that one for you. There you go. Now the next one, there's a bolt on the guard there. This part here, little L-shaped bracket, undo that nut there. It's I'm guessing a 10mm by the looks of it. Undo the 10mm. Socket would have been better for this one, but it's doing the job. And I don't think there's any difference in the spine built or the tie built. This one's a spine built. Now what you do is undo this nut here and remove the L-shaped bracket from the strut, which will make it much easier. Just be careful you don't drop that spring washer there, and that'll make this much easier to put back into there. Face the L-shape forward. It's just a little bit neat. A little bit neat, probably because the paint. Get back in there. Just be careful not to let that swing across and touch your battery terminal, otherwise you're going to have a bit of a fun time. confident you can do it without disconnecting the battery. It shouldn't be a problem, but for some maybe it's a good idea. Okay, that's tight. Just nip this one up tight. Now to get this in here, you actually lift the bonnet up off the support, pop it in, spring washer on this side, and then affix the nut to the outside once you get through the hole there, and that should do it for you. Hope that's helped a bit. As I say, I'm no professional, but at making videos either. So maybe just a final little tip on this: before you tighten up your first one, don't put the nut on it, because the other side you're not going to be able to lift the bonnet high enough to get the other side in. So kick the nut off this, get them both in, and then tighten them up, and you'll find it much easier. Okay, catch us later. And a real close up of how that is supposed to be mounted, and the nut that it actually affixes to there is actually the guard mount nut, and exactly the same on the other side. Same deal, and there's the mount there. Okay, there and there. Okay guys, a little bit more info. You must remove the cradle that held your support, the original support. All you do is the support is just tuck it in down there out of the way, but that cradle, if you don't remove that, the gas strut hits it, not allowing the bonnet to shut properly, and in worst scenario it could probably bend your bonnet. So remember, get that out of there, and I believe it's just a matter of getting a screwdriver in there and pushing it, and it'll pop out. So be careful, be wary of that fact, okay? And now they're installed. If you remember at the beginning of the video how hard it was for me to lift my bonnet. Now with them installed, I can lift just one hand. Beautiful. So much easier, and it's still rising. I hope that's helped you guys. It's a simple job, but it can be difficult if you can't work out how these brackets work. Anyway, we'll see you later.